Hi, my name is Jackie, and I'm going to debrief you on Dr. Humphrey's AI in Healthcare Organizations book, linked in the description below. Um, so I first want to start off with, you know, where do we start? Um, Before this year, I didn't use AI at all. I'd heard about different models, especially ChatGPT. Um, but I didn't feel like I needed it, and so um I didn't use it. In the spring I started using Gemini and Copilot, and I favored Copilot because it's right here on my computer and I could just talk to her, type in anytime. And so that was nice to me. um but in June, I was able to get the plus a trial, a 2-month trial of the plus version, the $20 version, and start using ChatGPT. And I messed around with it for a couple weeks, and I was frustrated, trying to figure it out and just use it properly. There was a lot of miscommunication, like it wasn't understanding my prompts at all, or and it would still try to give me results. So on one of them I was asking about workout plans, and getting a visual PDF images, and some of the workouts or some of the images were out of order and unlabeled or in under the wrong label. And so that was pretty frustrating. I actually tried to use ChatGPT for a LinkedIn profile headshot, like a professional headshot. And so I'd upload images of myself, and I was very frustrated with the results. They're none of I don't think any of the pictures or images that were generated looks like me. I feel like it looked like a completely different person. Um, and just with curly hair, I was surprised and shocked. But I'd heard people did that, so I wanted to try it out. Um, but after those initial attempts and not succeeding with the output I was trying to get or generate, I just gave up on it and didn't use it that often. Maybe just for basic questions. Um, so, in the first chapter of the book, we talked about uh, ChatGPT being a co-pilot, and helping us not to just satisfy us, but to use it for optimal results. We want to be the best. And so I took a look at everything in the book and changed some of the settings. And one video in particular was about like the different models of ChatGPT. And honestly, I should have watched a YouTube video before, because I did not know there were different models the entire time. Like, I looked at the other GPTs, because there's a section in there that says GPTs, and it's got image generation, grammar, like so many different options, but I didn't know that there were different models you can pick, like the O4 Mini or the O3. I I had no idea. So that was a shock to me. And so just looking at that opened my eyes to all the possibilities. And so right away I automatically knew which GPT I was gonna like. So and then I also saw that there were tools in the bottom. I hadn't used those before. I had uploaded images and um, I didn't know you could upload uh, like any, well, not any kind of file, but it takes a lot of different files, a lot of common files. So I've tried uploading like random in map scans and just to see, just to play around with it. Um, but yeah, let me go ahead and show you my ChatGPT um, over here. So this is what I look at. I try to make the text big so you guys can see what I'm looking at or what I've looked at, but my favorite ChatGPT model is the advanced reasoning model because it shows you like what it's thinking and it'll show you websites it's looking at or things that it thinks you want, and so it's really great. I like seeing that in process. Um, so the first chapter or the second chap the first chapter was over at being a co-pilot, setting up so that we can use it properly. Um, but the second chapter was over using it as a conversationalist, and I love that because I've always used Google Home for years and just asking questions, random questions, because it would speak a response back to me. But we couldn't. I didn't hold a conversation with my Google Home. It didn't work that way. So I really enjoyed this, being able to just speak back and forth freely and have some real time. If I needed something solved, this for me, this is real time learning. Because I wanted to know how long a snake plant lives. I wanted to know about these watermelon plants and where to keep them because I don't know these things. So this is great in that um, I'm learning in real time, just asking questions and getting those responses back. And um, I do like you know, I at the end I said thank you so very or thank you so much, and it's like if you ever have any more questions or you want to know anything else about plant care, just ask me. So I love that, and I love that you can rate this and copy the responses. It's like maybe I want to write a book about it. I don't know. Um and if you downvote or thumbs down the response, it's like, oh, why was this a bad response? So I like that this is also always learning from us. It's great. um the second chapter was about us using ChatGPT as a brainstorming partner, and that was great. I used that for the CIO challenges in healthcare, um, because that helped me think about all these different ideas quickly. Then or it gave me ideas and then I could ask for more ideas, and then that just got my neurons firing, and I was just like, what's great? What is a great topic? What should I talk about? And so it's just a rapid way to come up with stuff, even if we don't go with ChatGPT's ideas. And versus me trying to look up stuff on my own or do research on my own, that would have taken so much longer for me to come up with a topic. So this was pretty great, and I was able to work on this quickly and get in that assignment. I did do my video for that also on YouTube, and so that's there. And ChatGPT helped me with the ideas on that. So that was great, and I loved it. And so the fourth chapter was about using AI as a private tutor. And so I did go ahead and put in um, slides from another class. It was 66 slides and summarizing the concepts. Um, you know, add what could have been added, asking for a quiz to know that I was learning. ChatGPT is a great tool for learning as it's constantly learning. And then it recently added the study and learn. Like, what do we want to study and learn about? That that's cool because just in the book we were just talking about that, and people were realizing, hey, I can use it this way, and now that's a tool on here. um so I really like this. I like the deep research um for that gives like the resources, the sites to look at. um Excuse me. So I really like this. If we were using this in other settings, this could help staff learn things quickly and faster, or refresh on things like HIPAA, because I know some companies, they give you um a class on it one time, and they're just like, oh yeah, you did HIPAA once, you know everything, you know all the rules, you remember, right? But I don't I don't know if you're supposed to have a refresher on that or not. So don't come at me for that. But ChatGPT, you can say, hey, give me a refresher on this, test me on my knowledge over this. So it's great for learning and studying. um, so the first four chapters of this book really helped me go from messing around in here and setting it up, and just looking around, um, to actually being able to use it well in the way that I'm intending. And now I even know from the book that you can use ChatGPT to practice talking in another language. Like, that blows my mind. I haven't tried it yet. I want to. I use ChatGPT for Spanish, Japanese. I lived in South Korea for a year. I wish I had this because learning that on my own was kind of difficult. And I feel like had I had ChatGPT, it would have been quicker learning and more understanding. And so just being in there, that language barrier wouldn't have been as strong as it was when I was there. And so just being able to use it for all of these different things is amazing. I love ChatGPT. um Honestly, I think it's worth it to have the paid version, because then you wouldn't be able to use the advanced reasoning, the O4 mini, and the O4 mini high. It would only just be this great for most tasks. And the advanced reasoning is my favorite, so I'm not giving that up. But, anyways, this is my debrief over the first four chapters of the AI and Healthcare Organizations book, and a little bit over ChatGPT. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. probably covering some more of the chapters. Anyways, thank you. Bye bye.